Declan ran the first West Cork back in '77. For Cork MC, Clonakilty became our rallying heaven. 3 Mullally generations are here with us today. Declan's fond of saying minute when he quotes the time of day. Desi Mac was first to start. Dear God was on the maps. JIA2 was the Porsche driven by those northern chaps. Ger Buckley should have been next to go, seeded number 2, with that famous registration plate commencing TIU. The speed of that Ford Escort, it simply was unreal. John Capeless navigated, but 'twas Billy at the wheel. He won the rally fair and square, that was no surprise, and neither was it when he didn't show up to collect his prize. From 68 who started, 28 would cross the line. The rally was successful. Every one had a great time. Declan then fecked off to Limerick, who would now be COC. The club, in its stupidity, decided 'twould be me. Although just a young pup, I did accept my fate. To be quite honest with you, that rally wasn't great. Building on Declan's success, entries numbered 133. It was a pretty wet weekend, and I was all at sea. I made some bad decisions, which today I would not make. The power going off in Fernhill was the icing on the cake. Mick O'Connell was the quickest, but rolled on a finish line. The Escort was undamaged, but had he got a finish time? I said he had, and on he went, then put it off on ring. He was in the ditch for ages, but then luckily for him, the stage was blocked, we had no times. He got back in the fray and was declared the winner at the end of that Sunday. Appeals were made, money went down, to Dawson Street we went, but through it all, Gerald Buckley behaved like a proper gent. Mick won his case, Ger was bait, but he would soon have his way. In '79, he blitzed them all, Clark Pond and Jim McRae. HQ was in Shidani, where the beds weren't always dry, but I remember double steaks and that lemon meringue pie. Dennis Murphy always welcomed us. He never made a fuss. His widow Colette sends her best, but today can't be with us. In 1980, Billy won. He battled with McRae, who went on to win the circuit. Ari Vatanen he did slay. Pond came back in 81. He won the Houlihan Cup. The late Sean O'Sullivan got Zanussi to cough up. Donny Keating finished second, Nicky Condon on the maps. Or was he calling pace notes? What say you, Nicky? Perhaps. He admitted he did. Zanussi were professionals, but to rallying they were new. They found Francine O'Byrne. She became their PR guru. We had 6 great years, but all good things do come to an end. John and Caroline Lyons became everyone's best friend. Both passed last year. They're in the clouds, I'm very sad to say. To their children and grandkids, we remember them today. Russell Brooks next won the rally in a Chevette from DTV. Demi and Frank O'Mahony finished in P2 and 3. In '83, the winner was Cork City's fastest Baker. Sadly, Demi's also gone upstairs to meet up with his maker. Manny had a troubled run and finished up in 4th. Sam and Sean came 9th after a very good day's sport. Richie won it twice with Vinny. Franco was the runner-up. It seemed the O'Mahony name would not win the West Cork Cup. But his son Brian saved the day. Was he quicker than his dad? He won in 2013 and made his father very glad. 86 was international. Would Richie go for 3? John Coyne was fastest through the stage in Balnadee. Frank Marr won it well with AJ next in line. Martin Daly beat the Ferrari, which finished number 9. Big Luke, national champion, drove his Chevette to 6th place. With Dominic navigating, that was no disgrace. The golden rule in Big Luke's team, I hope I'm not being rude, is that servicing the car only starts when he's had food. In my HQ down in Lep, when I was standing on my feet, the only thing to sit on was that bloody toilet seat. A break in 87, no insurance could be had. I went rallying in Belgium, missed a control there. How sad. Next year, Jeff Kitney led Vinnie Mead on Saturday. Mead then led the rally briefly before he threw it all away. Winning on both sides would have made some history, but he lost it on a gravel patch near Ballinascarthy. Silly boy, Vinnie. Best 1600 crew was Willie Mack and Humphrey D. An engine rebore resulted in an extra 8cc. The classes were then changed to add on 50cc more. No consolation to the lads, but it's no West Cork Rally folklore. Without Jerry O'Mahony, no West Cork would be complete. I hope that for many more years, Jerry, you will still compete. The Sheikh then brought us loads of dough, courtesy of Mobil 1. Kitney tried very hard, but Billy Connolly was P1. 1990 was my last year. No sponsor could be found. Austin's BMW was the fastest car around. I was very lucky to have led a brilliant team, but by 1990, I was running out of steam, just like now. At the weekly meets in my house, we always had a bit of crack, but nothing compared to those parties we had in the Court Mac. I then passed on the baton. Lawrence became COC, followed by O'Connell, the two McCarthys and Godfrey. Steve Davis is the big boss now. He is brave and bold. And next year, the West Cork Rally will be 50 years old. It's great to see so many old friends turn up here today. I will remember this reunion when I am old and grey. The Connollys and Jerry O'Flynn have travelled from afar. I'm looking forward to meeting them later in the bar. In road open car, JD and Teddy had no more to learn, but 'twas cheeky to turn the siren on when they caught Jerry Byrne. I cannot mention all of you. I know I'm such a prick, so I'll finish up by saying how much we miss Catherine and Dick.